Alright, hello. Today was the release of the Historic Anthologies 2, which is super sweet, and a lot of people are brewing different decks. Merfolk is one that's I'm excited about, and any Thalia Knight of the Reliquary decks are also looking to be really cool. This deck is one that I was working on before this update, and it's just something that I've wanted to do in the past, and I'm just so bad at. That is Sultai Midrange, Sultai Titan. I don't know what you want to call it. Essentially, it's just a blue-black-green deck that's aiming to win off of Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, which I thought found was really good in the Breach deck, Hydroid Krasis, and Questing Beast. And these are like our main threats. And then the rest is removal to help stay alive. Discard. I'm not actually playing any counter spells in the main deck. Another creature is Mire Triton, which is a 2/1 that gains life, and Paradise Druid. Triton is mainly just there to put cards into the graveyard for Uro. So I'm hoping that I'll be good against aggro. And in the sideboard, and also I guess in the main deck, Krasis and repeating threats like Uro are just going to be really good against control. Krasis just allows me to draw so many cards. I'm not playing Nisa because she's super expensive and I just don't like playing her. In the sideboard, Aether Gusts, the drill against Mono Red and Gruul, Noxious Grasp against green decks that I think are going to start showing up because Field of the Dead, which is a land we'll probably see, has been unbanned. So it's a land that makes a lot of 2/2 zombies. So for that, got 3 Virulent Plague to make the zombies essentially do nothing. Unmoored Ego against Nexus and Field decks. Thought Distortion is just an interesting one of, just for the heck of it, against Control, just to get rid of their hand entirely. Mystical Disputes. I don't care as much about Teferi in this deck, given the fact that I can play everything at sorcery speed, but it is what it is. So I'm going to take it for a spin in a constructed event. I might get wrecked, but it should be fun regardless. Alright, we're going to be playing against Casual Champion. And this seems fine. Maybe get a green with that Fabled Passage. Again, just a reminder, I like playing good decks. I'm not a good player. Looks like probably going to be against Esper Control. So I doubt my life total is under pressure. So another cool thing that was brought in is the Friends list. So I don't know what's going on with this land. Let's see what they got. Sure, I think I'm good for a land, yeah. Alright, let's just do this, and let's get the discard train rolling. Jeez, that's brutal. I don't actually care about, mainly care about that guy. We can get Opt out of here. Start filling the bin for Uro. And we'll get rid of the second Teferi. Yep. Seems good.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
That's kind of interesting. So if I play Uro, nah. I'm going to grab a forest first so that this doesn't get milled. I think I have a forest. If not, I'm in trouble. Good. Let's get the second Teferi. They do have a Thought Erasure. And do I want to do that? That's an intervention. Absorb, sure. Let's just strip their hand now.
Don't worry, I got this.
They can actually do a draw step Thought Erasure, which is a thing. They did not. Let's try it anyways. I will be able to play the Triton. Even if we just get an Absorb out of their hand. Good. And I'm just going to go get a black. And we'll get a 2/1 down. I am doing this on without a mouse, so it does mean that moving the cursor is a bit more difficult. I just got 2 removal out of my deck, which is legit.
That's more like it.
I don't think you wanted to... I just realized I only have 1 green mana right now. Alright. So they do have a Thassa's Intervention.
Stop that. Now.
And if I play Uro, they're just going to counter it, so... Which is fine, I guess.
Here goes nothing.
Jeez. Brutal.
You know I won't hide from the world any longer.
Drawing all 3 of their Teferis. That's kind of cool. Get rid of that. Actually, I don't know. I think I'd probably rather get rid of Teferi and Triton. Nice. Well played.
Time for plan B.
I think I'd have a land now, right? Yes. Good. Let's get that intervention out of there. Yep. Alright. Next turn we'll be able to play an Uro.
No time for a break. Here we go.
That's brutal. So I believe... I'm gonna opt
That's
first.
now.
Nope. And let's Uro. I don't think it really matters. 5 cards. That's legit.
I'll protect you. Let's skip to the good part.
Jeez, Trawler is so good. Search is going to be a problem. Alright, so I'm going to send 2 at Triton. They might kill it, but that's okay. And 6 at Teferi. Sure. What do I make, a 6/6 Krasis? You have the Absorb. Nice. That's hilarious.
We need to move quickly. Let's try this.
This game is probably over. Just having them draw all 3 Teferis. Yep, alright. Good game. And I drew 1 Uro and 1 Krasis. So, that's a thing. Thought Distortion, Unmoored Ego, Noxious Grasp. Disputes, do they come in? I don't know. I think Triton is not. Druid is probably not. Oh, what am I doing? All the removal. Cast down. This is probably fine. Oh, 3 just figures. Alright, so what do I want to bring in? Maybe Druid then? Sure. We'll be interacting enough that I don't need Tritons. Alright. I was hoping not to run into Esper control on the first round, but what can you do? Jeez, that's a hand. I mean, do I just lose because I drew 1 lander twice? Sure. What? I don't think they knew what hand I had. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe they're one of those people that always concedes when they're on the draw. Arena has created some unique characters. That's kind of cool. I have 2. Probably take the Krasis or the Grasp. Questing Beast is not what I want. That is not particularly either. Guess I'm going to pass the turn. What? That's hilarious. Okay, so we do have a swamp, so I will get what? Blue? Island? Alright, let's get the ramp down. I kept a 2-land hand without white mana. Unfortunately, I am now naked to them having Thought Erasure. Huh. Let me grab this green mana first. I want to make sure I can assassin trophy that ley line. Good. Yep. That would be kinda legit.
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil. I must stay focused. I have just the trick for this.
Alright. We're gonna go for this right now. They do get a land, which is unfortunate, but if I can draw, it has to be a black land. That's it. Well, that kind of felt good. That was the thing that just happened. That was amazing. Alright, got 2 quick concedes from Esper Control. DK how that just happened. Alright, we're playing against Cookie Freak. And this is a hand. I think I'm just gonna keep it. I've got lands, my colors. I've got Uro, Questing Beast. They just mulligan down to 6. So. Oh, come on. For reals, another Esper Control. Yesterday, when I played Breach, I played against, what, 5, 6 different aggro decks? Today, it's 2 control so far. No, this is blue-white. I'm just going to go Triton here and get a quick Uro. Good. So, they don't have to ferry. They're welcome to counter my Uro. Okay. So I've got green, blue. Yep. They probably have absorb. Sabotage. Yep, that's fine. So the cool thing right now, the 3 creatures that I have, my thought process is Krasis and Uro are just major value creatures.
I'm known for my excellent timing. Hey, trust me, I have a plan.
Sure. And then I've just got Questing Beast, which has to be dealt with. And I'll get in there for 4 damage. It'll be interesting to see how the meta deals with the Field of the Dead decks. If the field decks aren't everywhere, then I won't focus so much sideboard. At the end of standard M20, field decks were just everything. Like Scape Shift field decks were like all there was. So it basically meant I was maining Crafty Cut Purse. Alright. Got another quick concede. Esper Control. It's not. This is blue-white. Which I'm actually kind of glad. So, I'm going to bring in our Thought Distortion. Noxious Grasps. Mystical Disputes. I don't know if I want Mystical. Okay, let's just take out the removal, because we know that that's bad. Tyrant Scorn. Noxious Grasp can actually take out Trawler. Cast down. I don't know if I want Druid. Do I want Ego to take out Trawler? Probably. So which is more important, Triton or Druid? Jeez. You know what? Let's compromise and do one of each. Jeez, what is on with these mulligans, man? Golly. Do we try to live the dream again? Krasis isn't going to be good for a while. Think I gotta try it. So I'm gonna go Remorse, Ego. I think I'm gonna Ego Dream Trawler. Although with Krasis I might just be good against Dream Trawler. I don't know. We'll see what they have. Guess I'm gonna be taking out Veto. So nice when you play things at sorcery speed.
I know my responsibility. Might be a bad idea.
So this is actually a relevant decision. What do I Ego here? I assume they're playing Teferi. Yeah, I'm gonna do Teferi. Yep, that guy. Library. Only 2. So what's in his hand? Lyra. Jeez. Elspeth. Settle the wreckage. Well, I'm glad that I didn't... There's no Dream Trawler. Okay. And they don't have Shadow the Sky either.
I've got time.
I think I'm going to play a 2/2 Krasis here, just to make use of my mana and make sure I hit that 6th land drop. Oh shoot, I'm such a bad player. Maybe I'll make a 1/1 Krasis. People have had tactical reasons for doing that in the past.
I've got it.
This time it's just did it for the heck of it. Alright. What do you say we make a 3/3 Krasis? Oh, my word. I still wouldn't be able to defend now, so... This is a funny spell. It's definitely not one that I would have ever have thought of being as constructed playable,
Oh,
but
I've done the hero thing before.
sure. And I can block twice to get... Oh my gosh. They've got the angel thing going. Well, that's kind of nice. Let's get rid of their hand first. Guess it's only 3 cards. Am I gonna win this? I can't, because Shell Eyes given hexproof. That was good timing. Alright. So they're playing Angels. They only have 2 Teferis, no Dream Trawler. And Settle the Wreckage as their sweeper of choice. I don't know if Tyrant Scorn could cast down. None of this is good. I mean, Tyrant Scorn, is there anything that's actively bad? You know what? Let's just send it back. If I lose to Angels, that's shout out to that person. I should have lost to the Esper opponent, but I got him on a random concede for no reason, and then they conceded at the Thought Distortion, so. What do you say we try to keep our opening hand? Yeah? Sure. $26, $25. That's funny. It is a nice feeling to know that blue-white control can't hit your hand like Esper can. Although it does seem to be the better deck. Huh. So they've got Dovin's Veto up. So I can maybe blitz towards... Let me do this. If I hit a land, then I can play Paradise Druid, and then if I hit a land after that, then I can Thought Distortion, which would be kind of legit. Really? Sure. That's kind of cool. Seems good. I don't even know what I do here. Probably just need to keep hitting my land drops. Good. So they can play Shalai here. Do they do it? Oh, Teferi.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Trust me, I'm the doctor.
Don't make I'll protect you.
Okay, that's really cool. So that means that we can drop this, leave it untapped, and let's go get their hand, and we'll play Thought Distortion next turn. Jeez. That's messed up. So they'll play Teferi, and then I'll take the rest of their hand.
Let's try this.
Whoops.
You're focused and disciplined. Practice and it will hone your prowess.
Doesn't seem like that was a... I might be getting excited for nothing, but... Here's my sideboard tech. How many blue do I have? I have 2 blue. Yeah, let's get the black. Good stuff. Let's do this. And that'll happen. Yep. Probably just want to get rid of Teferi. Actually, you know what? Let's just get rid of Narset, because Teferi's not a problem.
Sloppy technique.
Here we go.
This is intense. Because they do... It might just be their blast zone that's in their hand. Okay. So let's not mess up our Krasis here. Yes, 4. Autopay. Nice. Now we have trophy to deal with angels. Okay. Seems good. And actually, Noxious Scraps, I can't speak. Grasp deals with angels as well. And they just drew a land. Sure.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, let's get the last land out of my deck. I can play an Uro here. Man, Thought Distortion has been awesome. Now the odds of me drawing it in 3 games are pretty low, but... Well... Okay, yeah, I'm just going to get rid of Teferi. Sure. And I think I just play an Uro here. Get in for damage. Something that is worth noting, their Settle the Wreckages gain full value now, given the fact that I have used all of my basics. So that's kind of unfortunate. Alright. Wow. I'm so glad they didn't make me draw that out. Blue-white control. Nice. Devious Penguin, 666 is our opponent. Yeah, seems fine. So, 2 controls up, 2 control decks up. You've got to be kidding me. Are we... Man. I mean, I guess I've been winning, but if I had a choice, I would rather to not to. You know what? I'm going to just pop the Paradise Druid. They probably got op there, but I'd feel bad if... Yeah. I would feel bad if I Agonizing Remorsed and it was Mystical Dispute. Sure. Plus, now I can do this. We'll see what they're doing. Jeez. Well, they've got a lot of creature counter spells. Seal Away's probably what I want to get rid of, so let's just get rid of Teferi. Oh, I also saw Elspec. Yeah, that's gotta go, right? They just get too much value. Oh, geez, and they're stuck on lands. Sure. And, well... Probably just want to just make a 2-2 Krasis here. I done got 4 of them. Okay, let's not make a 1-1 Krasis. How about that? My goal for the day. Alright. So we're holding up Syncopate. Yeah, let's just do that. Nice. Do I care about Teferi? Probably not so much. Don't want more lands either. You can counter that if you want. Get out of here. That's kind of good. They gotta play Teferi at some point. Maybe I do want more lands. I don't know. Do I cast my Questing Beast into Essence Scatter? No. I do have 2 of them, but... Okay.
Sorry I'm late.
Bounce my Krasis. That would be awesome.
I've got time.
Alright, let's just get rid of this Essence Scatter first. Yep. And I probably should just attack them.
Time for plan B, as soon as I think of one.
5. 2 more cards.
This might be a bad idea.
Okay. So I want to get green probably. So I can syncopate for 4. You know what? I'm just going to go straight for their face. Nice. They're dead in 2. 3. 3 turns. And now that transforms.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
I really wonder if there is... So if they're holding up Syncopate, they can Syncopate for 5. And just not close enough. Let's get this black. I should still be in my main phase, right? What the heck just happened? Yeah, I mean, you're definitely allowed to do that. Don't know where my other arrows are, or my Craci, or any of that. My life total isn't relevant, so... Please don't have Sinister Sabotage. You can counter that if you would like. Good. Decline. Man, it's rough. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. I'm gonna go for 6. Maybe I draw a discard spell. But, of course, it kept open the wrong land. But if they can't deal with this crisis right now, they're dead. If you want to know an example of why I'm a bad player, just notice that I was contemplating making a 7/7 crisis, even though they're at 6 life. Just want to acknowledge that that is something that I was considering doing. Maybe I thought of Thought Erasure first, but... Sure. If I Thought Erasure... Yeah, I'm gonna Thought Erasure first. Yep. Well, doesn't feel the best, but... Again, we have a... I'm only at 3. My computer, what's going on? Okay. Pretty sure I clicked on more than just 3 there, but... They've got 3 draws to find a board wipe. Which they'll probably do, but... I don't think it really matters. Do I have more lands in the control deck? I would like to win one pre-board game against control. That's another Teferi.
Stand by and watch. I've got it.
Well played. That's rough. That is rough as well. Think I'm dead here?
Longer. Hurry!
I'm gonna bring in my trusty sideboard plan of draw. Yeah. Let's see what's on top of my deck. Get all this creature removal out of here. GG. Alright. Good game. We essentially saw 3 different incarnations of control. There's Esper, there was the blue-white, where they brought the angels in from the side. Now this time, I lost the first game, so I can't afford to be wrecked by game 2 angels. So, Thought Distortion, Unmoored Ego, Noxious Grasp, Mystical Dispute. Disfigure's coming out. Tyrant Scorns are coming out. Cast Down is coming out. And that is where I do Paradise Druid, and Triton. Okay. This seems fine, I think. We're probably going to top deck our Thought Distortion at any point. I can't actually cast Thought Erasure on 2. That's okay, though. I will get a swamp here. And life will be good. But, top decking it like a champ. I don't even know if turn 2 Thought Erasure is the best. Jeez, that's rough. That's kind of cool. Not sure what it does there. Trawler. I'm just going to aim to counter that. Uro's great. And when I say aim to counter Dream Trawler, yep. Probably won't be able to, but I can live the dream, right? I have 4 mana on turn 3. Well, that's kind of nice. Do I just do that? Yeah, I think so. Look at you taking damage like a complete champ. So glad fetch lands are in this format. I know the Fabled Passage is kind of like a noob fetch land, but it's great. Well, do I just do it? Stop it. Probably just want to take Trawler, right? That's like their main win con. They only had 1? Are you kidding me? Alright, what do they have? They have Teferi, butt ton of. Maybe I should have taken Teferi, Hero Dominaria. Yeah, that's definitely true. They got nothing in hand. I am noob. I can actually cast Uro next turn. It's kind of cool. This is Wasteland now, because all my basics are out. Ah. I see their sideboard plan. I seeth their sideboard plan. just want to kill Escanta now. Sure. You didn't draw another counterspell, did you? Jeez. Nah. Hope to draw some Craci. That's super cool. This is like actual graveyard hate. Super legit. So there's some graveyard tech. What? Just get rid of this now. So I think something going forward, I probably want to get rid of one of these dual lands and add another basic, because this is now Wasteland. Yeah, once they realize that I have no more basics, GG. Yep. Super cool, though. This deck has, like, legitimate graveyard hate. Yep, they're going to start Wastelanding me out of the game. I mean, I've beaten 4 control players in a row, so 2 here and then 2 with the Zoo deck. So at some point, alright, good game. Good game, opponent. I'm not coming back from that. Really well played, both with the Field of Ruins and with the Graveyard Hate. I'm impressed. They, yeah, that was really good. Let's go on to match number 4. Cray Unleashed. Alright, how much you want to bet with me against control deck number 4? This hand's pretty solid against aggro. But they're going to be blue-black. Son of a gun! Is 4 in a row. Are you kidding me? I should be an expert at beating them by now. You know what? I'm gonna go Druid here. And if they play Teferi and plus,
Let's slow this down. Trust me, I have a plan.
then I'm gonna hit. We got 2 questing beasts. 2 questing beast die. Not attacking Teferi, we're attacking them. Get Teferi down to 1.
Enough.
So they might Wrath, in which case I will draw a card. Or they might do that. Seems good as well.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
I think we're just gonna smash in for... Actually, you know what? I can kill Teferi. Got all this creature removal. Jeez. Expecting to play some... What? I'm gonna take the nice one. End the turn. So if they play Teferi, then I'm gonna send Druid at their face and Questing Beast. No, Druid at Teferi and Questing Beast at their face.
Hold that thought.
Take them out. Alright. Jeez, more creature removal. Golly. So that's the Thassa's intervention. They can hold that. Alright. Druid at Teferi, Beast at face. Teferi's dead.
Do you want me to phase you out of time?
Yes. Alright, 2 Teferis dealt with. Questing Beast is so good. I might just play 4 of him in every deck, ever. Alright. Could this be like matches 1 and 2, or was this going to be like match 3? Where we just hated our life? Sideboard plan. Ego hasn't really been that good yet. I haven't even drawn a dispute. But I've got so much creature removal that all needs to come out. There's some weird noises coming from this client. And they are very weird. Yeah, Druid's better than Triton, basically, in every way in this matchup. So, I think it's important in this case that I want to take out Teferi 5 with Unmoored Ego. Well, got Ops. Those will help me to find our lovely discard spell. Our favorite discard spell. And when I say ours, I mean mine. I don't really care about anyone else. Yeah, Search for Escanta is just such a good card. I think I'm going to Thought Erasure instead of Mire Triton on turn 2. I don't know. Do I want to do that? No, let's just Triton. What can they do? Teferi? Jeez, that's not good. I wanted those lands. Alright, well. I think I'm just going to Uro, and if they want to counter... Actually, you know what? Let's cast Paradise Druid. And if they counter it, then I'll get an Opt in there. Yes. Decline. Oh, they have Mystical Dispute? Wow. You're going to use it on an Opt? What? Okay. Seems good. Nice sleeves. That's the sound I was hearing. That's really cool. Arena's not a perfect client, but there's a lot of really good stuff with it. And yes, tons of people play mono red or tons of people play blue-white control. But I don't know. I think it's pretty legit. Okay, that's fine with me. Yep. One turn too early.
If you show remorse, keep up the pace.
Although I can just discard here, yeah. And then kill their Teferi. Three Mystical Disputes. That's kind of cool. Kind of legit. Let's get rid of that. Okay. You fought over the wrong things. Man. I have more cards in my hand than they do. Don't think that's the way it's supposed to work, but they now have a search. 'Tis a problem. Not drawing lands, which is kind of annoying. Oh, and they draw Teferi.
I'll show restraint. Time. Don't worry. I got this.
That's quite the hand. That's kind of legit. We'll take out Teferi first. They'll play their Elspeth Conquers Death. I'm only playing 24 lands, so I can't complain. Maybe I'm playing 25. I cannot complain. Let's just get this guy rolling. What are the odds they drew another counterspell? Not super high, it would seem. Okay. That is fine. It's actually a 3 for 1. Should be able to make a 4/4 Krasis next turn. Yep. I don't think they want to shatter the sky. Just bounce.
Now that's more like it.
This they can shatter. Probably should have just made him a 2/2, but
Right on schedule. No time for a break. Here we go.
I think the game's over. Yeah, game's over. Alright. Just can't not draw lands and have them get all the things. Didn't draw any of my sideboard, but that's a good thing to know. I didn't see any Dream Trawler, so it looks like Teferi might be their win condition. Maybe they have one Dream Trawler. Search is a problem. I think I'm just going to keep it like that. I don't even know who this character... I guess that's Elspeth. I don't know why she's my avatar. Yeah, that seems really good, actually. If I can get a green mana, go 2, 3, 4. Heck yes. I just realized the art on Unmoored Ego. What? Right. Let's get a mystical dispute out of the way. Might be a Dovin's veto. Wow! They are just drawing really well. I mean, I guess if you put them in your deck, you're going to draw them. Green mana. What? I mean, I'm going to have to deal with it sooner or later, right? Nah. Questing Beast is like a big reason that this deck has done decently against controls. I don't just want to throw them out there. Not until I'm sure that I have something to back them up. Jeez. Well... They play Teferi. Where are my mystical disputes? Well, that's, Nope, this is gonna come in. There we go. Can't dispute that, but you can absorb it. Sure.
I am not going to sit this one out.
Okay, Teferi minus.
No!
Dadgummit.
This up as I go. Time for plan B.
Good stuff.
Let's slow this down. I won't let you not so fast. Don't worry, I got this.
Ah. That was a heck of a draw. Still haven't drawn my sideboard cards yet. And... do I want to get rid of Teferi? Probably not. Like, he doesn't really do that much. Jeez. What a draw. This person's a boss.
Sorry, we need to move quickly.
Professionally done.
This might be a bad idea.
Alright, let's get out of their hand whatever's in there. It's kind of nice. Alright. No. Just get rid of Teferi. I'm getting so much value from him. Then Questing Beast comes next. I don't know. Okay.
I've got time.
I knew they were dead. Alright. Do I have enough stuff to cast Uro? Yeah, let's use him as bait. Oh, okay. Cool. Probably even Elspeth Conquers Death. Haven't really gotten much value out of Uro. They usually kill him on the spot. Kill her. I don't know if it's a girl or a guy. Questing Beast is just a beast. They're still at 19 life. Jeez, that's rough. This is a good player. Notice they scried at the end of their previous turn and at the beginning of this turn. Wow. So we're just going to put out one turn, one creature per turn, and yes. Keep that one. Just keep getting value. That, I believe, can block Uro, but they have a lot of lands. Jeez. $38 cards. I think what I'm going to do here is just Krasis, and if they want to cast their board wipe, that's fine. That is a thing too. Oh, we got him. We got him. Well, I don't know if I can make it through another control match again. Yeah, I'm just going to keep this. Control decks are fun when I'm playing aggro or tempo. And honestly, those games were certainly fun. It's just 4 of them in a row. My brain is fried. That's a good start. Mulliganed. Green! Yes! Hello. They're gonna be sad. I'm gonna think I'm playing control. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yes, that's interesting. Let's get rid of that. Wait. What? Did Pelt Collector not... Oh, that's amazing. When it actually checked for... So when it checked for its power and toughness, it was smaller. That's kind of cool. I don't really have anything to play, so I'm just going to get my Fabled Passage out here, get a black source. I'll play Hinterland Harbor next turn. Sure. Hopefully they'll go 3-3, in which case... I will gladly trade there. And let's just get rid of you. Oh, they have hexproof. Of course you do. Of course you do. Sometimes I find it's hard to talk. Do I just want to trade? Questing Beast isn't really going to get as much value in a match like this as he would against Planeswalkers. But he's really good against Planeswalkers where, I mean, how many Teferi's Narsets do we take out by hitting them and then dealing damage? But here he's just a 4/4 haste with Vigilance and Death Touch and... Okay, he's just got unlimited abilities. Well, what? Well... I mean, if I take out Spellbreaker... I know Annex is dangerous, but if I take out Spellbreaker, then I can attack through him. And I'll have a 4/4 Krasis next turn. So, this time I'm going to actually be able to bring in... I don't really care about that. That is 2 1/1s. I didn't think about there being 2 of them, but... Assassin's Trophy is pretty good in this deck. What is that? I'm not really in a super aggressive deck, so getting the negative tempo of them getting an extra land isn't great, but... what? This might not be the most competitive opponent. Maybe I'll lose to it, though. I did lose to a Gruul deck yesterday, so... Can attack for free. I'm not going to block. Alright. Attacking for free. Let's make a 4/4. Wow. This is definitely a good stuff deck. Alright, I'm going to trade off my Questing Beast here. 100%. He should attack, because if he doesn't attack, good. You want to... Really? I guess they're not blocking, so might as well attack. You know, Questing Beast is a good card. I'm glad it exists. I was irritated when it first started. It just feels like the definition of power creep. But you know what? Planeswalkers were made that were incredibly powerful, and Questing Beast answers them. At the end of the day, it's a 4/4 with haste. And I know it's got other abilities, but 4/4 with haste. Yeah, you just want to attack there, because if you don't attack, I'm going to attack, and we'll have to fight on the back swing, so... Well, that's an interesting thought. I think I'm just going to keep... Oh, I got them. They're dead, right? Jeez. Embercleave. Get out of here. Yeah, they can't block here. Good game. Alright. Finally a non-control deck. The game's over so much quicker. Again, this is... The difference between a control deck and a mid-range deck is... I can close the game quickly. My computer is struggling horribly. Alright. I think I'm just going to bring in the Aether Gusts and Noxious Grasp. Remorse comes out, and Thought Erasure probably comes out as well. Yeah, I think my removal is good enough. Alright, seems good. Yeah. Got all our colors, got a bunch of removal. Seems good. Actually, I think I'm just gonna go get green at the beginning. Well... Pelt Collector. I assume cast down is what I want to do here. So that's probably just what we're going to do. Cast down notably cannot touch Annex. Wow. I'm not playing any board wipes. So... really, that is... So if I do this... and kill it... it won't have power higher, right? I think that's what happened last time. And they won't get... I don't know what happened last time then. I thought I was onto something super wise. But I'm just going to end up getting blown out by it. I don't want to take more damage. I can use my Noxious Grasp if needed. Jeez. That's actually not super scary. I mean, it's a 2-2 with haste, but... just get rid of her. Well, we might be in trouble here. We might be in trouble here. Unfortunately, the non-bow, I've got an island out, so I can't actually cast, but I can cast my Noxious Grasp. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. We're alive. We are alive. I'll probably just trophy and grasp the 2 collectors. Jeez, that's busted. Yeah, that's... wow. Yep. That's a thing that happens. So is there any way that... so if I take out him, they just get bigger. Okay. I'm gonna get a black land. And we're just gonna take out... Questing Beast. Again, I'm getting stuck on lands here. Haven't had a chance to use Opt. The Opt may be a card that should have come out. I don't know. Alright, this is fine. So unfortunately we're giving them a bunch of lands, but... sure. They've kind of got these cards in their deck. Alright, let's see if we can find something that doesn't give them a land. This will give us a 4/4 Krasis, so that's worth mentioning. Alright, still alive. Going down to 10 though. And we'll go up to 12. Wow. Okay. My deck might just be just slow enough that if I don't draw actually decent cards, it's going to be rough. I'm going to get a lot of value out of that. Alright, so I'm going to get my forest, if I have it. So a couple things. I think ops need to come out. I'm going to make a 4/4. I think ops need to come out. They've been nice in places. Oh my gosh. Living the dream. Yeah, I actually can't block because he'll just kill me. Oh, that's relevant to notice. Probably should just trade there. All right, so now we've drawn all the lands. I think I'm just gonna play defense and try to get an extra card out of this other Krasis. I think the long game is mine. So I'm gonna block. Jeez. Unless they do stuff like that. Yep. What? I guess that was a good decision. I was getting a lot of value out of that. This is such a random card, but it's actually working. This is going to be deal 6 damage. That's a lot of value. Alright, what do you say we make a 6/6 Krasis? Remember that time I made a 1/1 Krasis? I was a complete noob. Still am. What is going on? They're just drawing all these enchantments. So I can actually kill him here. I believe. No, I can't. He has first strike. I need a removal spell right now. That is a removal spell. That doesn't do anything. Alright, let's get in there for some damage. He is green. Uh-oh. Oh no, they're holding priority from that. I doubt they're playing something like God's Willing. Maybe they are. Otherwise... This is a cool deck. I think this is pretty sweet. This is not what I was expecting after game 1. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of you. Did you go to the bottom? Cool sleeves, too. Sure. So they put you on the bottom, so I'm just gonna get... Get rid of ye. Okay, so they can't actually kill me. Oh my word. I am at 2 life. I don't know where my Uro... I guess I've drawn 2 Krasi. Krasi? Krasises? Have they just finally blanked? Survived. I have nothing, that's okay. So maybe go down on opts. Although here it's a pretty good card. Kind of think I want to get removal. I guess I have Noxious Grasp. Something besides that. I think we have to redefine. When I say something besides that, I didn't mean like literally that, just in a different color. Okay. Sure. I kind of think I want to try to kill that, and even if it kills my questing beast. Darn it, keep forgetting about that stupid thing. Maybe we can get an Uro in the graveyard. Nope, that's kind of scary. Alright. We can kill him next turn. Alright, that's the thing. Just gonna double block. Right. Nice. Keep forgetting about that land. Well played. Man, I really was sure that I had him. But nice job. Computer struggling again. Alright, is there anything that I want to bring in? I don't know. I think we just try it out and hope it works. Alright, this is good. I'm going to go Uro and then Krasis. Krasis, we'll get the value. Value train rolling. It's a little bit slow, but good. So they don't have it at turn 1 play. Yep. Pass the turn. Okay, that's not scary. Ain't scary. So I think what I'm going to want to do is... That's kind of cool. Save my trophy for either that card draw guy or Embercleave. And I think I'm going to wait one more turn on this Krasis. That guy has got to die. Has got to die. I'm going to get a blue. Yep. Huh. It's whenever you cast, so he just needs to die right now. Green. Okay, so they're going to keep it. So they're drawing a questing beast next turn. I think I'm 100% fine with that. So I'm going to have a 4/4 Krasis, so... Krasi. Alright, there's the next 2 lands to get to a 6/6 Krasis. And off we go, and Uro's going to be able to come out soon. What I might do is... I don't know why you keep doing that. I mean, you killed it, but... At what cost? Now you can play your questing beast. Nice. Well. I go green. I guess I need both my blues, regardless of what I do. Alright, now we got a 6/6. Oh, that's kind of good. Oh, wait, he's legendary. That's so irritating. That can be cast down, though. I think what I'm going to do is take the 5, bounce the beast, and then attack with Uro so I get some value. Yeah. Bounce the beast. I'll just take 5 damage. Damage. Another Krasis. Does that make a difference? No. So if I play Druid... Okay, good. Shifting Ceratops, when I've played Flash decks, Shifting Ceratops is just the worst. I can't counter it, can't deal with it. So frustrating. But now I'm playing green-black cards. Yes. Oh, whoops. Derp. Stop it. Gotta make sure I do the right one. So Assassin's Trophy's just been an all-star. Sure. Yep. Let's get you out of here. Sorry, mate. Alright. Gain some more life. Alright, is that something that I want to do? No. 1, 2, 6. Yeah, I mean, I do, but... Alright. 6. Man, playing with these powerful cards, this is just so much different than Flash. Flash, you're playing like counter spells. Here, you're playing like Hydroid Krasis and Uro. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna block. Even Mire Triton, which is just kind of like a little player, Gained 2 life. Alright, we got him. Man, historic games are so intense. These games have been great. Alright, we are 4-1. Can we go 5-1? Did it with Zoo. Went 5-0 with Zoo, for crying out loud. 5-1. I don't remember. Oh boy, is that a hand to keep? Why not? I'm just tired mentally. I understand why people like to play aggro decks. It's just so mindless. Just gonna get this now. I think I want to get an island. And like control decks are difficult, but oh, this is Field of the Dead. This is awesome. We're gonna actually get to see this in action. This is so exciting. Alright, so this is... So I'm gonna get rid of this. They can play that next turn, so I don't want Thought Erasure any longer. So we're gonna get to see how this matchup works. Pretty sure we're gonna be a dog game 1, although Krasis, Questing Beast... This is why I have Questing Beast in the deck, because it can't be blocked by all these zombie tokens. It can't be blocked by Reef, it can't be blocked by Murderous Rider, it can be killed by Murderous Rider, but it can't be blocked by it. Krasis flies over the zombie tokens. Obviously I've got a garbage hand right now, and they're gonna get a lot of value unless I do that. Unless I do that. Okay. So, this deck was made with the sideboard knowing that Field of the Dead might be a thing. This is the first day that Field of the Dead has been legal, so I'm so glad that we're going to get to see a field matchup. Okay, they think that I'm a complete control deck, so they're putting their Murderous Rider out early. Which, I'm playing like a control deck. I've drawn all lands and 2 spells. That is pretty bad, actually. But I kept a hand with 7 lands, so can't complain. But they've got a really slow start, too. Jeez, even more mana. But if I get a Krasis, I'm going to be able to make a 7/7 Krasis next turn. No blocks. So this is the Yarok version. Okay. Wow, these lands. Like, what do I do against that? So this is actually going to be a pretty difficult matchup. They're like me, but they have Field of the Dead. So maybe Krasis gets me out, another land does not. Alright, so this is kind of exciting. Not sure what I want to bring in here. I'm not sure what the Field of the Dead decks will take, what form. Whether they'll be Bant or this Sultai version. The computer just dies every time it switches. So Noxious Grasps are definitely coming in. Aether Gusts, I believe. Because they can just take care of green stuff. Alright, what is less good? Okay, Unmoored Ego, I believe. Actually, Virulent Plague. Sure. What is less good? I mean, everything kind of feels like it's pretty great, yeah. Okay. Druid probably isn't good either. I think I just want to go really big. So, yeah, let's do it. Alright. Lands, spells. We can make a big crisis at some point. Opponent mulligans. Just gonna get a, what, a green? Yep. Do only have one blue source then. It's A-okay. We are primarily a green-black deck. That's not true. We're actually, this deck is mostly blue-black, but... I mean, if I can save life... So, if you wanted to do a mid-rangey deck that has Field of the Dead, I think Yarok Sultai Field is probably the best way to go. This is just me doing this because I like this archetype. And wanted to do my own version. I do also think having Field means that they're better against control than I am, so I did go 3-1. So they're probably just bad against combo. That might be the only thing that they are. Oh, okay. Okay, well this is kind of a cool thing, so this gives me something to do with my mana. If I could grab it. Get rid of that. Okay, so they're going to start making tokens soon. Yep. But I have 3 of the plagues in my deck. That's probably why they brought in the Assassin's Trophies. But again, with the Crasises, I'm not super afraid of the zombies playing defense. I'm more afraid of them playing offense. Something like that. Alright, so they have 2 breeding pools. Okay, well that's kind of a cool thing. So they only have 6 lands. Sure. I might just kill it right now. Just one less thing to worry about. If I get a land here, which I did. Phew! Alright, we're gonna just go 4. Draw 2 cards. 2 Assassin's Trophies. That's hilarious. Well, we got removal. Do I just want to draw 2 more cards? Sure. Alright, so Uro's gonna go next turn. Man, I only have 1 blue. Oh, they can draw a card each turn. It's kind of relevant. Sorry, mate. You just gotta die. It's a tough life. It's a tough life. And I'm just gonna Uro. Ha ha. Nice. And I can actually Aether Gust. I can actually use all of my removal. Man, 2-mana removal is great. I can even bounce a Krace out of my hand. Jeez. Here comes a big Krasis. Oh. Just do that. So the question is when they follow up, they actually only have 1 blue. So they can't play... Can't play Uro. Alright, I think we may have him. Jeez. So do I play Uro and just hold up all the removal in the world? Sure. Let's just do it. I just happen to have exactly 5 cards. Well, that's a useless draw. Okay. So something I've learned. I need a 4th. I can actually do that, can't I? Man, Noxious Grasp and Aether Gust are so good. Got him! Alright, just one more battle. Just one more game, and then this is done. Could be a long time if my computer stalls like this. Alright. I don't think what they're playing is that scary. I mean, it can beat me, but... You know, no matter what happens... I've been trying to make an interactive deck that's got creatures that attack aggressively and also has a lot of removal and all that stuff. I've been trying to make something like that for a long time and just have never been able to. And this does it really well. Really enjoy it. Probably gonna get black here. I've got a lot of black spells. That's either opt. It's gotta be opt. So, some thoughts. I need a 4th basic. I'm going to use Agonizing Remorse, because if they are using Mystical Dispute, I don't want them to be able to counter it. That's interesting. So that is for my Virulent Plague. Which is kind of cool. So if you're wondering about the chat, it's pretty legit. You just click on somebody's name, and boom, there it is. Good. So we're going to be able to use Disfigure on this. And get rid of the Pulse. Oh, jeez. Yarok? I'm actually not really afraid of Yarok since I have Noxious Grasp, so... Don't think I want that. I need to find my threats. Man, I love counterspells, but discard is just so much better. I might become a black mage at heart. Black mage. Oh. So I assume Yark's coming down next turn. Well, if I just keep drawing lands like a boss, I mean, let's be real. This is how you do it, right? feel like this is a legacy game. We just have like nothing in our hands. Like they've got a Yarok. Yep. And I mean, this is how a lot of older format mid-range decks play. You interact, and then once you guys are both dead and dying on the sideline, you see who's left standing. Except, helps when one person draws something other than lands. But I'm not going to complain. Like, this set has been awesome. Even with the 4 control decks in a row at the beginning. We played Esper, blue-white 3 times in a row. And then like a Gruul something. I don't know what you would call it. Gruul enchantments, which is pretty cool. Alright, so they're going to make zombies. I'm not afraid of the zombies because I'm doing all this to get lands. Yep. And I can actually use Aether Gust to protect. So, Virulent Plague, here we go. Bye, zombies. Bye, zombies. And now they're just playing some 1/1s. So, I think they're still ahead here. Given the fact that they're drawing stuff and I'm drawing disfigures. Made some invisible zombies. You know, a Krasis or an Uro. Or more lands. More lands would be great. Krasis would be 6/6 now. Yeah, of course they draw it first. That's a cool animation. I don't think they can play it this turn. Man, imagine how many zombies they'd have if it wasn't for Plague. Okay. Saved it one more turn. So they're going to draw that trophy next turn. Can't use his fetch land. Alright, can I Uro here? Yes, I think I can. I'm going to go that, and I'm going to use this so I have extra blue. Yes. I believe I will be able to. Uro and then actually cast him. Draw 2 cards. Probably all going to be lands. Because, you know, why not? Because why wouldn't you want even more land? Let's be real. So we know they're going to draw Assassin's Trophy. They're going to use it on this. My basic lands are all gone. Sure. I'll just shuffle again. And they'll play an Uro, which means they're going to get a zombie probably. But my disfigure might allow me to punch through. So the fact that my Uro drew 2 lands, and I'm playing 24, and they're playing like 27, 28, It's rough. But 2 more plagues. Sure. Actually, I'm out of basics. This is the second time this has happened. So that's not good. That just cut a crisis down by 1. 1 whole card, rather. Now they get a zombie. A zombie. Alright. Attack. Let's see what we get. That's a bad joke. Alright, let's try this again. Let's do another Uro. I want to keep this one. I don't think it's really relevant. If I play this land, I can actually play this Uro. So they can't attack with that one. Yes. I wish there was just a select all button. So he dies, and I get to draw another card. Interesting. Kinda just want to Thought Erasure and see what they got over there. Do I want another Uro? Sure. Keep drawing. We'll get to those Craci soon enough. And Virulent Plagues. It's actually a legitimate problem now. If I can't deal with the zombies, they might be out of basic lands. Do they only play 1, 2 basic lands? Nope. It would seem they play at least 3. Do I just take 6 here? Yeah, because I want to be able to attack. That's a lot of damage. That's unfortunate. That was a good top deck. That was good too. Nice. Quite nice. Alright. I get to draw 2 cards and gain 2 life. That's beast. Alright, let's try this again. Looking for that plague. Now we can kill Uro. Jeez, this is tough. Nope. I could exile their Uro, but instead I'll draw yet another land. I'm gaining life at a pretty high rate, so I know they can just recast him. Just took 8. That's a lot of zombies. Jeez. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's plague this turn or bust. Alright, well we can use this to scry, surveil, get out of here. Wow, just completely unable to have any success finding seven. We'll just kill them all. I think I can make a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can actually block. Have I played a land this turn? Let's see what I draw. Yeah. So we'll gain 3 life. They're going to hit me for 6 times 2, 12, 14, 20. Cards. Man, we're drawing a lot of cards. What are you doing? That's the last Uro they have. Right? Yep. So do I want to kill that? Or do I want to kill Field of the Dead? I think I'm just going to kill Uro. Hope they don't have any more basic lands. But now I'm going to be able to build a wall, so I can pull out an Uro next turn, so they did. Man, they just have unending lands. So I'm going to take 10, 12. My life. That's unfortunate. I don't know where my plagues are. He says as he wipes the board. Alright. Let's get this first. Alright. That's a nice horde of zombies you got there. My opponent might be falling asleep too. 16 minutes, 15. We're pretty close to each other. These are the most interactive games I've ever played. Not even close. Might be GG. Alright, that feels kind of good. Finally some justice. Alright, now we can kind of push the attack. Yark has lifelink, which is relevant. Next turn I can bounce Yarok and then bash for 10. What? Oh. 0 zombies for you. It'll be interesting to see how Scapeshift decks. Well. Okay. Counter spells. Remember the olden days when I used to play counter spells? I love counter spells, but they're down to 16 cards. And I've got a pretty empty graveyard, sadly. But I'm at 14 life. There's an Uro. But he dies. Oh, but they've got... Well... Zero. Do they have the mana? It doesn't have the mana to... Oh, that was from his graveyard. Nice. It's kind of a big deal. Huh. "14 cards. Oh, he doesn't have... He doesn't have, That's huge. Doesn't have flying. Sure. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Pulse. Okay, I cannot do anything more. I should have attacked with Questing Beast. I forgot he has Vigilance. It is unfortunate. I gotta bounce my own Krasis. Well, I'll do it for ye. The computer's struggling. Alright, Plague is gone. I'm at 22 cards. They're at 13. Yup. It's a lot of zombies. So I really have only drawn one Krasis. Oh, I can Tyrant Scorn Uro. I'm such an idiot. Why am I not Tyrant Scorning Uro? Well, it looks like we're not winning by damage. Can't even see all their lands. That's amazing. would they say? Krasis, probably. Yep, that might be game. Just didn't draw him when I needed. I guess I drew one. Yep, there go 3 of them. The bottom 20 cards. Did get 2 plagues though. Just gonna get rid of him. Maybe if I get lucky, they'll play him again and draw a bunch more cards. Well, that's a thing. Let's start there. We'll go up to 20. So they have 16 freaking zombies. Jeez. It might be GG. Might be GG. There's the plague. It was about halfway down. Alright. I think we got enough stuff in the graveyard. Is it worth hitting for 6? Oh yeah, okay. I've already learned my lesson. I mean, they're hitting me for 32, so... Unless I draw Plague right now, I lose. If I draw Plague right now, it'd be kind of legit. But more than likely, I will just draw land. Ooh, down to 8 cards. Oh, this might happen. Oh, they have a Nexus of Fate. Brilliant. Well, you got to see the Field of the Dead deck. It goes a long time. So they have 1 Nexus of Fate, so they can't deck out. So I should have brought in my Unmoored Egos, and I will next time. This is a heck of a game. Yep. Alright, GG. That was a heck of a game. I don't typically like games that are that long, but... Man. So, 4 and 2. Got 1,700 gold. Some card that I'm never going to use, but go back to the deck right quick. Alright, so the whole deck was super fun. Uro, Questing Beast, Krasis, just all stars. The removal was great. The discard was awesome. Definitely going to add another basic in there in place of one of the lands, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Um, I never really used Mystical Dispute. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. You probably quit a long time ago. These games were super long, but that'll be it for today. So bye for now.